swear a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on 8th Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. From the DC school, I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and I started running fast. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. Go ahead. All I wanted was to be a gangster. It's UPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man, and now got the upper hand.
Oh, why Rick ain't go to the dentist? Cause he was locked up. The man been locked up since he was 14 years old. 14 years old. 14, but it's my fault. And I'm wrong. Y'all get the fuck on with that shit. I'm wrong. Because he keep catching charges going to jail. Petty. And talking about get a job. I got a job. Y'all can't see the shirt. I got a job. They bound his ass over at 14. Help me get a job. Help me get another job. Help me get a car. Help me get that. I ain't ashamed to beg. Especially when I know I need it. But y'all gonna see this blow up. Y'all gonna see this blow up, baby. I'm gonna show y'all what Mom P all about.
Man.
Oh, why Rick ain't...
Like I was saying though, before the stream went off, the comedian Charleston White was making fun of her for making all these videos, you know, begging her son for money. You feel me? And they was asking why she didn't get his teeth fixed when he was younger, and she said because he kept going to jail. And what I'm saying is she not mentioning nothing about her father. You feel me? And what I'm saying is when the kids don't have nothing to look up to, they're gonna look to the streets. If you in the house playing like a parent, what the kids gonna do? They're gonna listen to you up until they big enough to do what the hell they want. Once they start getting of age, about what she said, 14. He been going to jail since he was 14 years old. That's about the age. That's about 8th grade. That's about the age where kids start acting out. You feel me? They start acting out because they see their parents ain't shit. Like real talk. And they don't want to be like their parents. And when you're not a good role model, you feel me? You're not a good role model to your kids, they gonna end up not listening. You could mother or father.
Right.
You feel me? You a father, you a piece of shit. The kids, they gonna go outside and they gonna want to hang with the dope boys. Like real talk. You a drunk alcoholic or a damn crackhead. Man, look, they is gonna want to go outside and be with the drug dealers and the alcoholics too. Because they see that's all you is. So why I can't be one? Why I can't smoke weed? Why I can't be out here going to jail? Why can't I go to jail when you in the house smoking weed in your bra? I bring my homies over, you walking around ass naked. Like, damn, what the fuck you think I'm not finna go to jail? What you think I'm finna be an outstanding citizen? Like, come on, man, get the hell out of here, man. Like I said, women have become so hard on their children, they don't even see the shit. Women is supposed to be nurturers. They supposed to comfort the children and shit. The women nowadays is do nothing but belittle them. You feel me? Don't do nothing but belittle them and make them feel like they ain't shit to where, all right, well, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to make me something of myself in this neighborhood you got me living in these projects. And ain't nothing out there but drug dealers, pimps, and whores. Like real talk.
And if I can add to that, so it's like you know what I'm saying? That's why it's so prevalent for a man to be in the house. Not just a man, but also a man and a woman, a good mother and a good father to be in that house. Because like you said, if the nigga ain't shit it's no use of him being there neither. If the woman ain't shit, why the fuck she why butt naked is crazy.
I'm telling you, man. I
So
just seen some shit growing up, going over my homies in them crib. They mamas walking around, you see nothing but ass. Like, damn, OG.
I was thinking the same thing too, though. But now realizing that's crazy. That's crazy work right there.
Yeah, because
And
they don't
like
know
you
it
said,
because they so hard on the kids. See, and then women don't know they hard on the kids and not even knowing it. You feel me? Because they just in survival mode. Like, that's one thing I will say about black women. They are survivors. That's a fact. They gonna make sure the kids get fed. Now, Uncle Fred might have came over and Uncle Jeff, but they end up getting fed. You kick the man out the house, but you was able to get welfare. So I'm not saying that they is doing something righteous, but they are survivors, and that's because they more worried about really they self. To be honest with you, like real talk, they ain't really worried about them kids like you think. They really worried about they self. It's just they know if they don't feed these kids, what's gonna happen? They're gonna get took from them.
right.
But if they had to choose, they would choose they self, and that's not the quality of a good parent.
That's the fact.
You gotta choose them to the kids, man. You gotta understand that your life is over. Once you gave birth to these kids, you gotta understand that your life is over. Right. And you gotta do what you gotta do to make sure these kids be successful. Like real time. That's why they got that term. I'm living my second life for the parents.
Right.
Because they grown now, and you did what you supposed to do. They ain't go to jail. They ain't dead. They got a job. They out the house. They doing all right, and now you get to live. You feel me?
Right. Right. And there's only one place that we can blame for all this, and that is the Christian church.
Yeah, damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Christian church has breeds these monsters. Like the little sister in the first video. You know what I'm saying? She gonna grow up and be a monster and raise a finesse 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Raise a Cardi B, raise a sexy red, raise a gorilla pimp. Gorilla pimp is crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
look, she named herself that.
I know. This was crazy about it.
Because of Project Pat. Real talk. Hey, but if I could, let's go to Job 39:16.
Let's not blame Project Pat. He supposed to be a pastor now.
Get the fuck on with that shit.
Damn.
I'm wrong.
What was it, Job? What? Salaki, sir.
It's funny how everybody always run to be a pastor. You feel me? Matthew John 1 did that.
He was a gorilla pimp all them years, beating up bitches, slapping hoes, and snorting powder, and smoking weed, and doing everything ungodly under the sun. But now he a pastor.
Now he in the church. Man, that's crazy.
You said 29 and what?
39:16.
Oh, 39.
See this blow up, baby. He keep catching charges, going to jail. Petty.
And it's funny because somebody said finesse 2 times, then did a Eddie Murphy on Nutty Professor. He said he done dressed up like his whole family. Because his mama and all of them look just alike. That shit funny as hell.
Yeah, no, this is the book of Job, chapter 39 and verse 16. She is hardened against her young ones. Right, and that's a fact. The women, and I'm going to tell you why it's happening, because of poverty. You feel me? Because of slavery, oppression. You feel me? All the damn tactics the so-called white man came up with to destroy the black family, that it's making the woman even more of a survivor than she's supposed to be, and to the point where she's hardened against her young ones. She don't give a damn about them kids. Them kids is down there like a problem, a burden to her. You feel me? She just don't want to say she lost out by losing them to the state. So she gonna do what she can to make sure they fed and clothed and get to school. She gonna do the bare minimum. You feel me? A lot of black women out here, they doing the bare minimum, and then they wonder why when the kids get older, they still be drug dealers. The daughters still be hoes. And you be like, damn, what did I do? I did right. No, the fuck you did not. You did the bare minimum, and we living in a society where you gotta go above and beyond, or your kids is gonna end up in the trap. They're gonna end up getting caught in the white man's trap because we are under a strict oppression. We is still in slavery, and if you're not careful, you feeding and clothing your kids and making sure they get to school is not gonna be enough to escape the white man's devices. Real
talk.
That's a fact, sir. Salakia. As though they were not hers.
Right, as though they were not hers. The women treat the kids as if that's their niece and nephew. As if you just babysitting, you know, it's just for a long period of time. It ain't just for the weekend, it's for 18 years. These is your goddamn children. You feel me? And you treat them as if they're not even yours. She said the little folk been going to jail since he was 14. Bitch, where the fuck was you?
Right.
Where was you at? Was you even there? Or maybe you was too busy chasing Rod. You feel me?
Or chasing that bag of weed.
Or chasing that bag of weed.
Chasing that next drink.
Yep.
Or like you said, high. Chasing that next man.
Yep. Chasing a high or something. That's a fact. That you weren't even paying attention that your son needed you. You feel me? Or better yet, he needed his father. But you either chose one that was you had no business dealing with. You feel me? Or he probably dead or in jail. Like real talk.
Right. They choose the wrong man. They'll wonder why shit turns out the way it do. You chose the wrong man. You was a horrible mother. Then you wonder why your son been in jail ever since he was 14.
Since he was 14.
Luckily, what you think was gonna happen?
Right.
What you think was gonna happen?
That's why I said you got lucky that the nigga know how to rap, because he probably will still be in jail. That's the only reason why he done it out, because of Jay Prince and them signed him.
And even knowing how to rap is a stretch, because that's a stretch.
Yeah, that's another time.
That's the lucky. In the 16, her labor is in vain without fear.
Right, her labor is useless. You feel me? Her labor is useless. Women is not even putting in any work to raise these kids, man. And they doing it without even fear. They doing it with no fear. They don't even give a damn. You feel me? Half of these women nowadays, they don't give a damn. Look at the shit they be doing. Walking around half naked with the kids, taking pictures with the kids with the cleavage all out. You damn want all the attention. It's supposed to be his birthday. You damn, and that bitch twerking.
Right.
You feel me? Women ain't putting in no work. You feel me? To raise these kids. And they ain't got no fear either. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because they thinking, and this is something people really got to understand. Feeding, clothing, and making sure your kids get to school is the bare minimum. That does not make you a good mother or father. If all you really is doing is making sure they get to school, eating, that's it. That's all you doing. That's the bare minimum. You feel me? Like real talk. You supposed to put the fear of God in these kids. If you ain't putting the fear of God in these kids, all that you wasting your money. You might well just gave their ass away and just spent all your money on weed. Like real talk. Because it's probably all you want to do anyway. All right, but yeah, we'll drop that.
You want me to do for 17?
Nah, we good.
All right,
come on this video for a minute. Yeah, we'll drop it. We'll go to the next one.
I'll tell you this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft
really?
him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that, because they weren't gonna draft him either. They weren't gonna draft him. I'll tell you this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL.
Right, and it's crazy how it's like a fraternity. You feel me? And then all them damn owners of the NFL be Jewish people. You feel me? They Jewish people, and then it's like I said, it's like a fraternity to become an owner. It ain't just about money. Like no matter how much money you got, you can't just become an owner. It's like a vote and stuff gotta happen. Like how they got rid of the Carolina Panthers owner because he said that racist shit.
Right.
It's like a vote that gotta happen for you to basically become an owner in the NFL, and they all then talked to each other and said, "Don't draft Shador, who was the best quarterback in the draft." And they said because we want to make an example out of him. That's crazy.
Hey, Salaki, so get me right if I'm wrong with this, because this is just something I read. I don't know how true it is or not, but they said that because of the way he wanted his contract to be structured, to where he actually made a good amount of money off of his jersey sales and his likeness, to where, you know what I'm saying, like where he would have to get paid for that. Is there any truth to that?
No, it could be. I haven't heard nothing like that, but that could be that could be it. It could be because his father, Deion Sanders, you know, or it could be just because he's an arrogant nigga, and arrogant niggas get lynched. That's what happened. Niggas that don't play by the rules, that's why I say you could be right. Niggas that don't play by the rules get lynched. It's just nowadays they not lynching you with a rope. They just gonna take your money away, take away your contract, make you lose $40 million. You know, he lost $40 million because he went in the draft.
Because he went down to the 5th round.
And he was a first-round draft pick. The quarterbacks that went before him, nigga, I could play better than them.
And
right now, today, without practicing, I ain't played football since I was 17. And I'm telling you, them quarterbacks that got drafted before him was all trash. They was not even nobody even really talked about them. Maybe like 2 of them got talked about, and one of them was in the Heisman race. And guess who else drafted him? The Cleveland Browns drafted him, and now he's at practice with the Heisman candidate from last year, and he's out playing that damn fucking heathen. He's a Hawaiian. He outplaying the shit out of that boy, and this man was supposed to win the Heisman. And Shador outplaying the hell out of him, man. Shador, and then even Tom Brady even said it. And I hate that we always got to use a white person, but it's the truth. Tom Brady even said that Shador is the future. Like, real talk.
If I could, because that report I was saying, it said that $40 million he lost from slipping to the 5th round, he's already made that money back in his jersey sales. And that heathen that he's out playing in practice that was the Heisman winner, somehow this heathen still got ahead of him on the QB chart. He's 3rd string, and the white boy got 2nd string behind Joe Flacco. I just seen that today on Bleacher Report.
And then the preseason games, Cleveland Browns,
man,
off the charts, because everybody want to see Shador, but what's happening is just a lynching. This is just a public lynching, and that's just what it is.
Right.
You gotta just tell the truth. We the home of the truth, ain't we?
That's a fact.
And the truth is, this is a public lynching. This is an arrogant nigga, and arrogant niggas get lynched. All the lynchings that happened was arrogant niggas. Them was not just a nigga, just a bumbling idiot. Them was not bumbling idiots that was hanging on trees. Them was niggas that went to the army. They learned how to fight. They learned combat. They was doctors. They was lawyers. They was civil rights attorneys, all kind of stuff. Arrogant niggas that was rebelling against the system. And he was rebelling against the system. That's why I say you could be right. He could have wanted this type of deal, that type of deal. Probably wanted to get drafted like Eli Manning. Eli Manning told the damn Chargers, "You better not draft me. I don't want to play for y'all." And guess what happened? They didn't draft him. He went to the Giants. He went to the fucking Giants, man. And nobody cared. Nobody said a word. Nobody even cared. Nobody blackballed Eli Manning. Nobody called and said, "Don't draft Eli because he's rebelling against the system. He got to go wherever he get drafted." Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
It's like, I was just going to say that too, because when Eli and his daddy said that they weren't going to go there, didn't nobody say nothing to him. When everybody wanted to see Peyton Manning, no matter if he got that rape charge on that woman in college, they still wanted to see him. No blackball there. When everybody wanted to see Johnny Manziel in Cleveland, nobody blackballed him there. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to some say arrogant, or I just say unapologetically black man, you know what I'm saying? They want to lynch them niggas. If they ain't that good nigga to say yes master, no master.
Shador is a prime example of when you have a father that you respect. Because your father could be in the house, but if he's not respectable, and respectable ain't got to do with money. It got to do with confidence, leadership, guidance, stuff like that. You feel? That's what men provide. Women always talking about money. Bitch, a nigga got money, he'd be a whole goofy. And then you leave him in the next week for a nigga like me. Salakia. Salakia. Well, that's another topic. You feel me? Real talk. But I'm just saying though, he's the prime example of a nigga that had a father that he could respect. You feel me? He could respect him growing up. He see his father was a leader. He see his father was a man. You feel me? Like real talk. He wasn't no bumbling idiot. Like real talk. And then now, little folk grow up and he following in the footsteps. He following in his father's footsteps, carrying on a legacy. And he was the best quarterback in that draft. And I'm not saying that because he was black. I'm saying it because I know football. And it was no quarterback better than him this year. This year, he had it. It was no reason for him not to be the number one pick. No, the number one pick probably outweighed him a little bit. It was a black quarterback from Miami. But besides him, I don't think no other quarterback could touch you doing that draft. I think that was the only one. Like real talk. And it was people went before him that was like, when he supposed to even go to the NFL. In a couple years, they finna be without a job. Like all them quarterbacks got drafted before Shador is gonna be without a job because that's how trash they is. Like real talk. But this is a public lynching. But if you can go to Deuteronomy 28 and 29.
Come on, this is the book of Deuteronomy.
I'll tell you this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him.
Right, they said they're gonna make an example out of him because it's a public lynching. That's what this is. They lynching him right now. The same way they did Kyrie Irving when he posted that damn link to a book that's on Amazon. But ain't nobody fucking boycotting Amazon. But you boycotted Kyrie. Made him scared. He turned into a damn Christian. You feel me? He was supposed to, I thought he was a Muslim. He was talking about Ramadan. He went from talking about Ramadan to talking about everybody eat the Thanksgiving food for me. I don't eat it, but you guys can eat it. The dumbass out of here.
That's crazy.
They beat his ass. Him and Nick Cannon. They beat them niggas up. Public lynching.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 29. And thou shalt go at noonday as the blind groped in the darkness.
Right. Like now at noonday, that's when it's light outside. That's when it's Riley in the noonday. At noon, that's when it's light. You can see everything good. But we're gonna be like blind people, how they groping in darkness. That's how we is. You feel me? We don't know where to go. You feel me? We so damn lost, we don't know what to do. Like real talk.
And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
And because we sin against the Lord, he put people over us that's not gonna let us prosper. That's just the truth. These people that's over us, they're not gonna let you prosper. You're gonna have to go by their rules, and if you don't, 100 lashes. That's what's gonna happen. This is a public lynching, and this is happening because at the bottom line is because we sin against the Lord, and he put a wicked nation over us, and they not gonna let us prosper. They not gonna let it happen, not on their watch.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee.
Right, and that's what's happening. We oppressed. Shador Sanders is, you think you can't oppress rich people? Well, look at Shador Sanders. Think again. Look at Kanye West. Look what they did to Kyrie Irving. They tried to take Wildin' Out for Nick Cannon. You think rich black people can't get oppressed? You a damn fool. They'll take everything from them niggas. They'll make up a lie saying a white woman in a massage parlor 10 years ago said you touched on her thigh. They'll send a white girl in that quick and destroy your career. Ask Jonathan Majors. You don't play ball, they'll send a white girl to destroy your whole career. Like real talk. We is oppressed, rich and the poor, and we ruined. And we so ruined because we keep thinking we citizens. We keep thinking we can join with America. We thinking we is a part of this society when we not. When we not. We just the fuel to make this country run. That's all we is.
Right.
Real talk. And ain't nobody gonna save us. No nation gonna save us. The Africans ain't. You keep talking about y'all from Africa. Fucking Umar Johnson keep talking about we Pan-African. He ain't named one damn country we from. You hear me? He ain't named not one damn country over there that we from. Which country we from? Because they ain't came and saved us. They ain't said nothing about saving us. Because ain't nobody thinking about us because we the Jews. We the Israelites. You feel me? The only person gonna save us is the Lord. Like, real talk. Yeah, that's all I had on that.
Okay.
All right, we'll drop that. We'll go to the next video.
Just getting numbers told to me via our producers now in my ear. At least 2 people confirmed dead, at least 12 people confirmed injured. I know you need to get on the horn with your sources to find out if you can see if there's any additional information we can add to that, Pierre.
A whole nother level. I want you to remember everything that we've talked about. When an active shooter event happens, it can happen in an instant. You never.
Somebody get the gun.
Just getting numbers told to me via our producers now in my ear. At least 2 people confirmed.
Man, look, I'm telling you, it's funny. Look how the Lord worked. That's why I say I'd rather fall into the hands of the Lord than my enemies. You feel me? I think that's what King David said. Because I'm telling you, these motherfucking white people is crazy, man. These mass shootings keep happening. And it's funny how these mass shootings start happening all over again soon as Trump send the FBI everywhere. Trump want to send the FBI everywhere. Now some white boy go crazy and shoot up a damn Catholic school. You want to oppress us so bad. You want to oppress blacks and Hispanics so bad, but you don't understand that you the real terrorists. You feel me? You the real terrorists. White on white crime is bad. You feel me? Name a black man that goes shoot up a white church and kill a bunch of white kids. Just name it. It's always y'all that's doing it. You feel me? You white people keep going with these rifles to go shoot up and kill little innocent white kids because you don't want to racially profile each other. You want to send the military to Chicago. That's what you want to do. You want to send the military to LA. You feel me? To DC, Chocolate City. But you don't want to send the military to go get these motherfucking crazy ass crackers that's going to shoot up a school and kill y'all kids. You feel me? That's what y'all don't want to do that. You feel me? What they keep saying in the FBI, we don't have a racial profile for the school shooters. Yes,
that's exactly what I was gonna say too.
You got a profile. This is the profile for a school shooter. This is a man. He looked like damn Susie Q. You feel me? Alice in Wonderland. You feel me? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You feel me? The Wicked Witch of the West. This is the fucking school shooter in Minnesota. This is the profile of a school shooter. LGBTQ white man. A white man that believes in LGBTQ is the profile of a school shooter. They always white and they fucking gay. One or the other. They either white or they gay or both. You feel me? Oh.
And it's crazy because they'll profile us for any goddamn thing. It could be somebody robbed the house and all of a sudden you fit the profile like all niggas look alike.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? But they won't set a profile for school shooters when it's obviously the same looking motherfucker every time.
Yeah, same
like you said,
like
LGBTQ white man that's doing shit.
He looked like Annie. Man, look, is it? Come on, man. Y'all know he ain't supposed to have no gun. When he walk in the gun store, like, hey, let me get that rifle. Well, man, y'all probably like, man, hell no. But they can't. They don't want to
He's
racially
17 though,
profile
right?
their own people.
He's 17. At 17, you can't even walk in the gun store and buy a gun.
Oh man, that is insane.
You gotta be at least 18 to buy a rifle. You gotta be 21 to buy a handgun.
Man, they say he killed 2 kids today. 2 white kids died
and injured another 17.
Yep. Today, because y'all scared to racially profile these school shooters, man. We keep telling y'all over and over, LGBTQ white man. That's all you gotta do. White man is bullied. White man that don't have friends. You feel me? Just y'all kids the one bullying them. Just ask your kids, hey, who in school getting bullied a lot? And then put them down as a future school shooter.
Right.
Because it's never the quarterback. It ain't never the star quarterback or the running back or the basketball player. It's always somebody that's in the corner by themselves that's not accepted. So they want to die. And he
won't no
killed
girl
himself.
talk to.
Yeah, and he killed himself. And you white women don't want to give him no pussy. That's
usually what they do.
This is what the FBI got to do. Hey, who in this school ain't getting no pussy? You want to identify a school shooter? Go to a white school and say, "Hey, who ain't getting no pussy in it?
Who's getting bullied without getting pussy?
Who was that person? What was the homecoming dance? Who ain't have a date?
Who didn't have a date? Who is the one boy in here that won't no girl talk to?
Girl talk to. He keep trying, but y'all don't want to talk to him. School shooter. There you go. Take his guns away.
We laughing, but we serious though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. Look, man, I'm just a priest and prophet of the Lord, and I'm just trying to tell white people how to save other white people.
So they white kids, like say,
y'all say we're a hate group. Y'all say we're a hate group and this and that. We racist, we anti-Semitic, but we telling y'all we profile save y'all children, and y'all don't want to listen.
They'll profile us real quick. We a hate group. We are cult members. Man,
I can imagine how many black people got pulled over or got stopped when this happened, just because of the gunshots.
Or even it's the Slovakia, sir, with the profiling. How many black people get pulled over just for being profiled?
Yeah.
How many black people got stopped and frisked just for being profiled?
Man,
how many black people got stopped walking through a white neighborhood, Trayvon Martin, for being profiled?
Damn. Or what about Tamir Rice with the toy BB gun?
With the toy gun,
BB
profile.
Gun. They killed him. They killed little folks. He had a BB gun. They killed him, shot him dead. But this motherfucker...
Was it even a BB gun? I thought it was like just a toy gun. I don't even think it was a BB gun.
I don't know, but I just know it wasn't real.
It wasn't a real gun. That's the fact.
And they let this motherfucker walk around free. He looked like a creative player. He don't even look like a real person.
And then the way he got his hair,
you can't tell me he's not a sodomite. You can't tell me he's not an LGBT member just by the way he got his hair. He looked like a fucking girl. Like he looked like he want to get touched with his feminine side. Like real
I was walking out of Petco one time. And some random white dude called the police on me. Police met me at the door, said that I look like a random profile of somebody that was on what was that show?
America's Most Wanted.
America's Most Wanted. I was some killer from somewhere. I was number like 15, 16 at the time.
Man, look, that just fucked me up.
But I was profiled and looked like some killer from some other state walking out of Petco in Paducah, Kentucky.
Oh shit! We gotta go down there and call the white man the devil.
That's a fact.
But if let's go to Proverbs 16:4.
Okay. It's the book of Proverbs.
Hold on, wait.
I want you to remember everything that we've talked.
They practicing for a school shooting. This is the teachers in the school. Look at their procedure. Look, y'all think the white man's so smart. Y'all think he's just such a tactician with his vest and his SWAT team and his tanks that he's sending to Chicago to stop the violence. This is their protocol for a school shooter.
talked about. When an active shooter event happens, it can happen in an instant. You never.
Half of everybody just fell on the floor. Half of the people just dropped on the floor like, fuck it, just kill me. Just kill me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna miss my kids. Like, god damn.
Somebody get the gun.
Somebody get the gun. His ass need to be profiled for a school shooter. This gay ass. Somebody get the gun. Get your dumb ass out of here, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. This is the white man's procedure. You feel me? What they say on Set It Off, what's the procedure when you got a gun to your head? It's like, it don't work. The same way the procedure when you a bank getting robbed does not work, that shit is not gonna work. What is gonna work is this, man. I'm telling you, white people need to be racially profiled like black people do.
Facts.
Where they racially profile black people, they gotta do that to white people times 10. You feel me? You see a white person that look suspicious, ask him where he going, what he doing. You feel me? Get a mental test to see if they should even own a weapon. And if if your kid has mental disorders or have mental problems, you can't own a gun. You feel me? Or you got to get that little motherfucker out of the house. Send his ass to a boarding school. Do whatever you got to do. But if you own a lot of guns and your kid got access to them, you got to, for one, either they cannot be in the home. They got to be in the truck. You got to put them in your car and lock it in a box so he can't sneak and get it. Something's going to have to change, but white people are going to have to be overly policed.
Well,
this is not going to ever stop.
Like it, so if I could, no guns should be out in the house for any kid to have access to begin with.
Right.
All your guns should be locked up in a case, in a gun safe, or something along that nature. There should be no gun out for any kid of any age to get a hold of.
Yeah. And then I thought they were supposed to charge the parents when this stuff happened. They ain't said nothing about that yet.
No, that's only when a black kid.
You know, it gotta be black. Okay,
or Hispanic kid.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't do that to white folks.
Black, but if you white, you good to go. You just go.
Yeah, you good to go. Your kids can shoot up everything. And
they might give you a medal of honor.
They can shoot up everything with your gun, and still nothing happen to you for not knocking your
gun. You thought he used? He used his parents' gun.
Cause I don't know if I sent you the story, but I seen a story the other day where a mother was lost custody of her daughter because her 2-year-old or like 2 or 4-year-old son had got into her purse and shot himself with her gun.
God damn.
And now they're charging the mother for reckless endangerment and abuse of a kid and all them charges they do for that. And she's at risk of now losing her daughter because of that. You know what I'm saying? So that only happens to black folks. You know what I'm saying? This white boy got his daddy gun, went to the school, shot up, killed 2 people, injured 17 more. Ain't nothing gonna happen to that white man. If he got brothers and sisters, they're not gonna lose their kids. They're not gonna lose rights to their kids, grandkids, or anything like that.
Why is only a custody issue when it's us? When it's with them, there is no custody involved, huh? No giving them to the state.
None of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because white people always get the benefit of the doubt. Niggas is always criminals. You know the saying, you're innocent until proven guilty. Yes. Well, with black people is you're guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
Yeah. And white people, you innocent
until proven guilty.
Till you proven innocent. Shit.
Innocent till proven innocent is crazy.
Innocent till proven innocent. They just said Breonna Taylor, the police that falsified and lied about the warrant, they let them go. They lied about the warrant that got her killed, and they still didn't get charged for murder. The judge say, nah, that don't have nothing to do with the murder. You know, they did that, but they didn't plan on killing her. That's just what happened after they faked the fucking warrant. They faked the warrant to go to her house, and she ended up dead. But if I am on a run from the police, and the police kill somebody trying to catch me, I get charged with the murder.
If you
falsify a document, the warrant to lock Breonna Taylor up, and she ended up dying, but they didn't get charged for the murder. The white man is the devil.
If you falsify a document of any kind, you going to jail for that regardless.
Man,
Let alone if somebody died behind it.
I'm telling you, the white man's the devil. It's no way around it. Y'all keep thinking this is something innocent because of y'all watching all these damn Superman and Batman. Man, don't let that shit fool you, man. That shit is, they are acting. These people are the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's Proverbs 16 and what verse was it? 16 and what?
Verse 4.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right, and that's what the Lord did. With these school shootings, with these wars that's happening, all the stuff that happened, the 9/11, all that stuff, the Lord did that. The Lord did that because you people are evil as hell. You wicked, and you don't understand nothing but death. You don't understand nothing but death and destruction. That's the only time you see somebody else's pain. Only time you see somebody else's pain is when you going through it. So the Lord set up wicked for you. The Lord set up wicked people for you. This man right here, the Lord set this up. The Sandy Hook shooting, the Lord set that up. The Virginia Tech shooting, the Lord set that up. The damn Las Vegas concert, country music, when he killed 200 people, the Lord set that up. The Lord is showing you how evil you are with your own people, and you still don't want to see it. You still don't even understand it. And it's going to keep happening.
Facts.
It's going to keep happening. And the white man's so evil, guess what he did? He started to label mass shootings anything where a bunch of people get shot.
Right.
So if
I think it's 3 or more.
Yeah, if a gang shooting happened on another gang, they calling it a mass shooting now, because mass shootings is what? Mass shootings.
Three or more people.
No, you know, you're right, but I'm saying mass shootings is the profile of white people.
Right.
So now they had to take the stigma off them and try to put it on black people. So now if a nigga in Chicago go shoot up a rival neighborhood, they're going to say it was a mass shooting. And they've never done that until they start realizing that mass shootings is only equated with white people. And we got to get the stigma off us because it's making us look bad. Because we killing all these kids and these people trying to go to church and these people going to a country music concert. Well, black people, they at war with a rival gang. So it's really not, it's not good, but it's not as bad as what we doing. You feel me? Yeah, it's bad because it's still violence. But the people that they into it with, that's just beef. We are going into schools and churches and concerts and just killing people just because of the girl turned us down. Like real talk. So yeah, the Lord set up this all these school shootings, and this is the Lord doing it. That's why it only happened at white schools. That's why we keep telling y'all segregation was the best thing for us. They go to white schools and do this. You know why? Because if they went to a black school and did this, nobody would give a damn. You think these school shooters don't want to kill black people, but ain't nobody gonna care. So they just gonna go to a white school where people are gonna care. Real talk.
And what's crazy about that is, Salaki, if I could add to what you was just saying, because that's heavy, because they put all the metal detectors in black schools, but it ain't no metal detectors in white schools.
No.
You
They don't want to feel like they're in prison. They don't want the white kids to feel like they is, you know, in prison. Like real talk. They want them to feel like it's like the suburbs.
They don't care to do that to the little black kids though.
Yeah, the white schools, they let them go outside for lunch, let them leave campus, come back with McDonald's and shit. Black kids is like, it's like a prison. A black public school, I went to one in Chicago.
I was just gonna ask you that too.
Chicago Vocational Career Academy, and I'm telling you, that motherfucker felt like a prison. And we had a police unit downstairs. They had their own office and everything, and they had dogs in there to smell.
How many school shootings?
You say who?
How many school shootings y'all have?
None. Zero.
Right. Facts. That's the whole point.
No, we did have one. My freshman year, my homie shot himself. He shot himself.
It wasn't a mass shooting, no.
That's not a mass shooting because it's only one person. Of course,
but other than that, now let's take it off just that school you went to.
No,
How many mass shootings happen in any of the inner city schools in Chicago that you know about?
none, because we ain't finna go to school and shoot up no innocent people. If anything, you got some gang beef, and you might shoot outside the school at the nigga you looking for, and an innocent person might get hit. But ain't nobody, man. Look, I grew up in a war zone city, and ain't no nigga ever said I'm finna go kill some innocent people.
At school, right?
Fuck out of here. At church, at the parade, man. Hell no, man. But yeah, we could drop this. We go to the last video.
Travel car, sir.
He murders something in the capital. Capital punishment. Capital punishment. If somebody kills somebody in the capital, Washington, D.C., we're going to be seeking the death penalty. And that's a very strong preventative. And everybody that's heard it agrees with it. I don't know if we're ready for it in this country, but where you have it, it is, we have no choice. So in D.C. and Washington, states are going to have to make their own decision. But if somebody kills somebody, like you could have been killed, very lucky you didn't get killed, it's the death penalty. He murders something in the capital. Capital punishment. Capital punishment.
This man is an idiot. This man's a goddamn idiot. He say if somebody murders somebody in the capital, they got to get capital punishment. Capital punishment. That is the stupidest shit ever, man.
But a kid can murder somebody, two somebodies and enter 17 more in the school, but no capital punishment for them.
Right, no capital punishment.
Because of the profile of the kid.
Right. No, that's a fact. Real talk. That's a fact. And then it's funny though, he say somebody murdered somebody in DC. Well, guess what? DC is like 90-something% black.
Black people.
98% of the murders is black people doing it because that's who they around, that's where they at. You feel me? So he want them to go to jail. No, he want them to get the death penalty.
That's capital punishment. That's death penalty. Yeah.
He want black people, if they commit crimes in DC and it leads to a murder, he want them to get the death penalty. Man, that's insane. Like, I keep trying to tell you.
A white kid to get bullied and you know what I'm saying at school because he can't get no pussy.
Right.
And gets bullied at school.
Can't get no box.
Just as long as it's not in DC, you know what I'm saying? No capital punishment for that kid.
Right. And then look, this is the funny part. The January 6th riot, right? He pardoned all them people.
Every one of them.
Because of the January 6th riot, 5 people died. Let me read this. 5 people died in connection with the January 6th Capitol attack. One person, Ashley Babbitt, was shot and killed. Another person died of a drug overdose. 3 others, including a Capitol police officer, died of natural cause. Additionally, 4 officers who responded to the attack died by suicide within 7 months. 4 officers committed suicide because of the January 6th riots, because they were so stressed out and distraught from their country basically falling apart to where these fucking devils ran into the Capitol. They killed themselves for that shit.
So
none of them January 6 motherfuckers got charged with capital murder.
Not one with capital murder.
And 5 people died because of it.
They all got off, no capital murder.
None.
And 5 people died.
But
now somebody killed somebody in DC.
Yeah, you gotta kill
capital murder.
They gotta die for this.
Because 98% of DC is black.
Yeah.
Just like 90% of Chicago is black. That's why they're trying to get people in Chicago.
Yeah, this is rough.
Like,
I keep trying to tell people all the major cities is majority black people.
And niggas voted for this clown because of what again?
They said he was a good businessman, but all he ever did was file bankruptcy.
And kicked black people out of their homes and didn't pay Hispanic people for completing jobs and fuck. I mean, I wish I could do business like that and be called a good business. What the fuck?
And look, he said
Dude, hold on, wait
that
a
he's
minute.
punishing people, charging people with capital punishment for all murders because it's happening in the capital. You hear me? I don't even think this nigga know how to write in capital letters. You hear me? His hand's so goddamn small. I don't even think he know how to even write in capital letters. You hear me?
So
Like
he
real
can't even
talk.
grip the pen.
I'm just keeping it real with you. This nigga's this white man, Donald Trump, is a goddamn idiot, man.
Idiot.
And then but he's so fit for the country because of the racism.
Because of the racism.
He's a racist bastard, and this country was
America's a
built off
racist
racism.
ass bastard country.
Right. This country was built off racism. So they deserve each other. You feel me? America and Donald Trump, y'all ass deserve each other. To death do y'all apart. I hope he run this country into the goddamn ground, and I pray to the Lord he lead y'all into the Third World War so we can get in our homeland and rule the planet like we supposed to. Like real talk. But if you can go to Psalms 55 and 21, and then we'll get up out of here.
If somebody kills somebody in the Capitol, Washington, D.C., we're going to be seeking the death penalty. And that's a very strong preventative. And everybody that's heard it agrees with it.
He's a goddamn idiot.
Man, that's a fact. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Right, and that's the thing about the so-called white man. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter. A lot of people hearing this. It's a lot of dumb niggas hearing this and thinking like, oh, that's so righteous for the Capitol. Yes, anybody that commits a murder in the Capitol, they're going to get the death penalty. Wait, guess what, you stupid nigga? Them is all black people in there. What about all the murders white people did? Why don't they get the death penalty? White people can't get the death penalty? Only black people. Y'all don't remember when they lynched that damn 13-year-old boy? You feel me? Gave him the electric chair because of the white woman died and he happened to live in the goddamn neighborhood. And there was no proof he did it. Do you know how many black people go down for murder and didn't do it? And they gonna die? They're gonna get the death penalty because they happen to live in DC? Come on, man, stop it, man. Don't be so damn simple. His words are smoother than butter. When you hear that, you think he's talking about everybody. He's talking about niggas. He's not talking about white people. Guess what? A white person gonna kill somebody in DC. And guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna get off. They're gonna find a way to get them not guilty because Trump gonna lay down a law that's gonna give him the death penalty if he is.
Especially if it was a white man that killed a nigga.
Or his whole family, except the dog.
Or even the dog. So like
Nah, they leave that dog alive. I don't know what that
because
dog
they do love the dog more than they love people.
I don't know what them and that dog be having going on, but god damn.
I guarantee you it's probably some weird shit, Salakia.
Mm-hmm.
But war was in his heart.
Right, that's what's happening with Donald Trump. He's sounding like he's all smooth and intellectual and stuff like that. That's what he sound like. You feel me? He sound like he's real smooth and trying to be intellectual and help the country and help the capital.
Capital punishment. Capital punishment. If somebody kills somebody in the Capitol, Washington, D.C., we're going to be seeking the death penalty.
But war was in his heart. He made it sound all good and sweet, but guess what? War was in his heart. He is talking about black people, because when you come up against another nation, that is war. And war is in his heart. War is in Donald Trump's heart. War is in all white men's heart. War.
Esau was blessed with the sword.
Right.
Salakia. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Right. Yeah, he was soft and oil. That sounded real sweet and soft to a lot of people, but really, he's committing an act of war, which is basically saying he's about to exterminate any nigga that gets caught for committing an act that leads to death.
Right.
Come on, man, stop it, man. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
There ain't nothing you can do about it. You keep trying to make him Jesus Christ. He is not, and he will never be.
That's right.
Real talk. But yeah, that's it. Tonight's podcast. You feel me? Tune in every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. You feel me? How about Shema? How about your thumb? How about thumb?